Finally this evening, a choir in Maine is hitting all the right notes while tossing out the classical music rule book.
The Coastal Chorale's goal is to make music written hundreds of years ago more accessible for today's audiences. All you have to do is sit back and enjoy it.
News Center Maine's Marcus Kakova takes us to a church in Saco where this group is turning tradition upside down.
With this music, an image comes to mind. The church, the steeple. But what about the people? The ones squinting into the light, leaning into the air, waiting to catch a note on their tongue.
The choir is an instrument, and that instrument does require some amount of tuning and maintenance, if you will. If you don't let go of all that stuff that happened that day, then you're not part of the instrument.
And yet, a whole is only the sum of its pieces. For Maine's Coastal Chorale, the pieces are happy to blend, letting the sound sweep through them. With solo spots left, optional.
We have some clips that we are willing to share with you. I don't know if I want to do a solo right now.
But the 36-member group is trying to upend that image. The one of light drifting through dusty windows. The idea that you need a tux or a ticket to feel like you belong.
You don't need to be a connoisseur. You don't need to be an aficionado to come listen to this. Our goal is to totally disrupt that.
Recently becoming a nonprofit, they're bringing the heart of this music to people who might have wrinkled their nose at it as out of reach.
This translates to, why is light given to those who labor and life to those who are troubled in heart? I think it's important because we'll all at some point in our lives meet struggle.
The sound is old, sure, but the conversations feel fresh.
It's interesting that there's so much conversation about mental health and everything these days, but these were concepts that were put into word long before now, and then later on, even still in the 19th century, put to music by Brahms.
And as for the space, well, that's more of a musical miracle.
Some of the chords that you sing right before the next chord are supposed to integrate with the next chord because it's still ringing in the back of the hall. And I really think that's awesome and unique, but you just don't get that in the rehearsal space. You have to wait. You have that anticipation about, like, what's this piece actually going to sound like in the church. I hope people walk away with a sense of, wow, I did not expect that.
Marcus Kakova, News Center, Maine.